Hi everyone, this is Eileen coming at you from Just Kettlebells with my second tip for the beginner class. We're going to be learning one-hand swings next, and so the tip today is about how to transfer the bell from one hand to the other. And so we're going to talk about two methods of transferring the bell. One is called a hand-to-hand transfer, and basically it can also be called an alternating swing. You can just continue to do it back and forth, and some people do swing sets that way. It counts as a full rep, and basically what you're going to do is you're going to transfer the bell when it's at the apex of the swing. The second method that I'm going to talk about, and which I actually find a lot easier for people when they are new to swinging, is a low hand transfer. And that is not, so we're not going to do a full rep, but we're going to transfer the bell when it's low, and then switch hands, and then start our reps over on the next hand. So first, we're going to do the alternating swing, or the hand-to-hand transfer. And just to briefly review the setup for the one-hand swing, you set it for a one-hand swing the same that you would for a two-hand swing. And you're going to come down, you come down to the bell with two hands. The only difference is I recommend going hand over hand on the bell, and then take away the top hand for whatever hand you're going to swing on. That's going to give you a good alignment, and so the bell comes up here. The same philosophy will hold for the top of the swing. I'm going to want you to, I recommend switching hand over hand at the top of the swing, rather than getting the bell from side to side. And I know when I first learned, I learned side to side, and what that does, inevitably, is will force you to kind of come and get all off square with your shoulders as you're swinging, and that is not what you want. You want to keep your shoulders square. So a hand-to-hand transfer will be a transfer at the top. And so the two things that are important are that you kind of need to learn technique is getting the float at the top. And you get the float if you have a good hip hop at the top, you know, as you're coming up. A good hip hop will give you a little float. You're also going to kind of tame the arc. And whereas normally with a two-hand swing or a one-hand swing, your bell will be out here. When you're doing a hand-to-hand transfer, you can pull your shoulders back a little bit so that the bell comes back a little bit, just to give you more room to transfer that hand over hand. And so it's just going to feel a little safer, and it won't feel like the bell is getting away from you. So I'm going to show that to you. First I'm going to show it to you from the front view, and then I'll show it to you from the side view, hand over hand transfers. So again, hand placed over the hand here. I'm going to swing, and then I'm going to come over the hand, pop, pop, pop. From the side, same thing. So we do our setup, hand over hand, and then we're going to pop, 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 pop. So it takes some practice, but it's kind of fun once you get the hang of it. The next way I'm going to show you, as I mentioned, is the low hand transfer. And I find this is a lot easier, a little less stressful, because when you're first starting out, because that hand-to-hand can seem a little scary. So what this is you don't do a full rep in between. You're basically going to just let the bell pendulum down, come up. And so you're going to switch the bell, still hand over hand, but when it's about down here. So what that looks like is this. So we can do our setup, start swinging, and if I was doing reps now, I want to switch hands. So I come down, and I switch hands. And I do 3 reps, and then I do low hand transfer. Low, and then I can start my reps again. So it's a much easier way. The bell doesn't come up that high. It's a little less stressful. Either way will take some practice, but it's a great thing to learn.